Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a princess like no other. She was called Princess Layla, a young girl with beauty that enchanted all who saw her. But Princess Layla held a dark secret: she was deadly. Her nails were poisoned, powerful enough to kill with just a touch. This deadly gift was not one she wanted. It was something forced upon her by her uncle, a cruel man who sought to use her powers to gain wealth and power. From the time she was a child, Layla's uncle had raised her, feeding her drops of poison each day, making her immune to it but lethal to anyone else. He trained her to be his weapon, sending her to charm and kill princes of wealthy kingdoms so he could seize their lands and treasures. One day, her uncle set his sights on a kingdom that was prosperous and peaceful, ruled by a kind prince named Aiden. Layla was sent to charm him, just as she had done with the others, and to kill him once he fell for her. But Prince Aiden was different. He was gentle, kind-hearted, and saw beauty in Layla's spirit, not just her enchanting looks. Slowly, Layla began to feel something she had never felt before: love. For the first time, she questioned her life and the horrors she had been forced to commit. She started to see that true happiness came not from wealth or power, but from kindness, peace, and love. She realized that she didn't want to be a weapon. She wanted to be saved from this curse of poison that surrounded her life. One night, as they walked through the palace gardens under the moonlight, Layla confessed her terrible secret to Prince Aiden. He was shocked but saw the pain in her eyes, the desire for a life free from her uncle's cruelty. He held her hand gently and promised to help her, no matter the cost. But her uncle, sensing her hesitation, had sent his soldiers to capture Prince Aiden and force Layla back into his control. A fierce battle broke out, and Prince Aiden fought bravely to protect Layla. In that moment, her heart broke, realizing she would lose him unless she acted. Just as her uncle's soldiers surrounded them, a bright light filled the sky. A magical fairy appeared, drawn by the purity of Layla's love and her wish to be free. The fairy looked deep into her heart and saw her desire for goodness. With a wave of her hand, the fairy cleansed Layla of her curse. The poison that once pulsed in her veins vanished, and her nails became as gentle as any other maiden's. Layla was finally free. Her uncle's soldiers, seeing her transformation, lost the dark power that held them to his command. The fairy's magic had broken the hold of evil, and her uncle's reign was over. In the days that followed, Prince Aiden and Princess Layla grew closer, bonded by their journey and the sacrifices they had made for one another. Soon after, they were married in a joyful celebration attended by the entire kingdom. From that day on, Layla lived a life of peace and love, using her newfound freedom to spread kindness across the land. She had learned that true strength came from love, not fear, and together with her prince, she ruled her kingdom with a compassionate heart. And they both lived happily ever after, forever grateful for the magic that saved them.